Okay, good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times from Dr. News. News from in and around the universe that may or may not make you aware of the strangeness that's going on in the last 24 hours. Yeah, a little bit of weirdness going on. Yeah, see, I even got the Stetson on again today. See, I'd normally be hanging back there. See, you don't believe me. Like, see, it's an actual Stetson. I've had this thing for a long, long time. I picked it up secondhand in a store a long time ago. Well, you're like, why are you talking about your damn hat? Shut up. Okay. Because I actually had somebody complain because I didn't get to the article he wanted soon enough. And I'm like, I was on that article within 5 minutes of the opening of the video. I even timed it. But, you know, you have to put up with my incredible greatness. I know, I'm just kidding myself. But let's get into it. Let's get onto it. Let's take a look. Now, I'm hearing from sources that the media aren't even anywhere near close with the current selection of doctors. But matter of fact, I just heard this just now as I was talking to you. But the problem is the person, I won't name who they are because they don't get in trouble, can't tell me anything other than that. So let's get into it. Let's get onto it. Let's take a look at what we do have, okay? Wham, bam, ha-da-da, ha-ha-hee-ha, ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. Now, overnight, and this literally happened last night, Phoebe WallerBridge has shot over Chris Marshall on 4 different betting sites. This is how Capaldi took it, which is why I got me against her. It is still a bit early days, though, so I don't want to jump up and down and say, yay, 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 who is this? And in case you're curious, it's this lady right here. Now, the thing is, we're going to this in a second. She does have a connection that's going to help. The flea bag apparently was a highly successful thing. I'm being told by one source that if it's her, they're trying to cash in on the fact, you know, this was a very popular thing. So they're going to try to bring in viewers hopefully that way. I don't know if that has any ties to it or not. I don't even know if she's got the job or not. I'm just telling you, she is now the odds favorite. Now, the one connection we do have is she did play on season 2, series 2 of Broadchurch, which gives her the direct connection to Chibnall. So right there, bam, 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 here you go. Now, Betway said Phoebe WallerBridge is all the rage with the punters at the moment. Her odds of being the next doctor have collapsed from 20 to 1. Let you hear that, 20 to 1 to 2 to 1 since Monday morning. And we're on red alert, keeping an eye out for any more telling bets. Chris Marshall remains at a solid 2 to 1 on their site, but the sudden rush of support from WallerBridge suggests that the race to become the TV's next Time Lord is swinging in her favor. Now, the thing is this. She has passed Chris on most sites, on 4 of them at least. So, kind of makes you wonder. Okay, let's say, all right, sorry, I was just going through my notes, because another source I'm hearing is talking about Cara Delevingne, or Vigny, from Suicide Squad, amongst other things. She played the Enchantress. Now, she's only, 24 years old. Phoebe Waller's 31. WallerBridge is 31. And she literally, the thing is this. The other thing is, Phoebe WallerBridge is supposed to be in the upcoming Han Solo movie. So I don't see how she's actually doing all this, because they would have to really rearrange the filming to get Phoebe WallerBridge in. And this lady here is started out as a fashion model, has been in, she's doing movies. I don't see how they could afford her either. And you can just look her up on Wikipedia if you want. I'm not going to bother linking that because you can find it. So this is the stat board as of this morning. Phoebe WallerBridge now at number 1, 1 to 1 on BetVicker, 4 to 6 on Ladbrokes, so 10 to 11 on Curl. Betfair Exchange has her at 11 to 10, and Chris Marshall has dropped to 11 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 2, 9 to 4, and 12 to 5. Kind of weird. So it's kind of like we got a neck and neck situation going on right here, because he was 1 to 1 on 3 of these sites. He was even Steven. If anyone knows how to read these odds accurately, please tell me if I've got this wrong here, but it looks like she has slipped into the number 1 slot overnight. Kind of weird, but as I said, we're going to have to keep our eyes out, because she is due, from what I've read, to be in the Han Solo movie next year. So I don't see how they're going to rearrange filming for her to be in a movie unless there's some real weirdness going on. So we're going to have to keep our eyes on this name here. There are other names that are popping up as we go. Remember, this is early days yet, but so far she's number 1 according to the odds. Moving on. 13 pages of Doctor Who Series 10 in coverage in the new SFX magazine. It is available now. Friends of mine have scanned photos of it and all that, so I've been taking a look at it because I really don't pick up magazines anymore. It's like, sure, I know that they're a big thing still, but I don't like going out and just throwing out my money to read what a magazine said when chances are it's going to be at 50 articles breaking down what they said within 24 hours anyway. But the special pages include all you need to know about the upcoming series on Onset and beyond, along with features on the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi, current and outgoing showrunner Steve Moffat, and new companion Pearl Mackie. For more info on how to buy SFX Magazine or our digital form head, boom, 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 go to pocketmags.com, or SFX does have a website. Go to it and search for their online thing. It's right there, no problem. Moving on. Doctor Who here, Series 10. Here is what we know so far. Now, this is 8 days old, but I threw it up here as kind of a refresher in case you guys, want to go back and take a look and see if maybe there's something you've missed over the last few days you want to add on or tack on. There's still a lot of unknowns in here, but I figured I'd throw it up again in case you want to go double check yourselves and see, hey, maybe they got it wrong. Moving on. Nerd Block announcement. That's right. Nerd Blocks announces a Doctor Who official block. Now, whether you're a nerd, geek, or collector, label, whatever, blah, 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 in a new partnership between Nerd Block and BBC Worldwide Whovians in Canada, the US and the UK can now get their hands on the first and only official Doctor Who subscription service. The bi-monthly subscription box includes officially licensed items, exclusive or limited collection, edition collectibles, wearables, utility items, and a custom pop culture t-shirt. And none of these items will be found anywhere else. For more info on this, boom, 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 go to this link right here. There are 3 subscription types starting at $49.99, and that's including shipping. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, here you go. All right, Doctor Who authors are going to be signing at Forbidden Planet next month. See, I shouldn't have leaned back like that, dummy. You're probably going, my God, the sound went to hell. I leaned back. I don't know why. Probably because I'm kind of excited. My nipples are hard. There's lots of weirdness going on right now. Okay. Okay, novels from Mike Tucker, Jonathan Morris, and Kevin Scott will be released on the 20th. On the 22nd, you can join them for a signing that will take place at Forbidden Planet in Bristol, that's the UK, from 1 to 2 p.m. if you're interested in this right here. And there's also little things of the books and synopsises of their kind of thing. Lastly, also, Short Trips, the Jago and Lightfoot revival is out. What they've done is they've slipped out Act 1 of it, to kind of give you a feel of what it's like and whatnot. I'm not sure if the full thing's out just yet. I know Act 1 is. Go listen to it. And this is basically, it's a short, it's a short trip. These two are doing the narration and all that, but Jago and Lightfoot finally get to meet the 10th Doctor, who's going to be David Tennant's Doctor, but he's not doing a voice in it as far as I know. I have not yet listened to this, but I heard it is very, very good from those who have. Okay, so lots of weirdness. Phoebe Waller-Bridge has now jumped to the top of the list, but my big conundrum is this. If she's doing the Han Solo movie next year, how in the hell is she going to be filming a series next year? Unless filming's going to take place before, because there have been word going around that they're not going to start filming on Series 11 until the beginning of 2018. So it could be they're going to film the Han Solo movie, between now and then she'd be available to do it. We're just going to have to keep our eyes and our ears open. I've been doing it. I got my ears to the grindstone, and I'm hopefully going to hear some more info on this soon, okay? Either that or we'll probably get an announcement within the next month or two anyway, because sooner or later they're going to have to roll out the new Doctor to film the Christmas special sometime in June. So they can't hold off too much longer anyway. So we just got to be patient, but we're looking for clues at the scene of the crime. All right, good night, folks. Take care. Have a good one. Sayonara.